June 23rd, 2021, another life-changing day in Alpha Traders. Unbelievable. The last two trading days, 1.5 trading days, has been life-changing for members. You guys should know me well enough now, watched enough of the videos to know I don't BS you guys. I literally am telling you things that are happening. I'm not trying to throw you up to the side or blow things up. This is real stuff that's happening. I posted on our Twitter at Alpha Traders Inc. You guys see it in the video here. Very, very simple. You know, at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of people out here saying, "Oh, we saw this coming on Monday. We saw this coming over the weekend," and I'm sitting here like, "Where were you on June 17th when everybody was selling and we were buying because the flow was there, the bottom was there, the seller exhaustion was there? Where were you guys?" That's what I want to know. Moving on. Let's go over these indices. Remember, I do them with you right now. I've been looking at them all day, but I usually don't chart them. I'm usually looking at premiums and order flow. So let's do some charts so you guys can have some visuals, kind of see what's going on. Daily, super simple. 424.05, very nice move, very nice move. Get over that, you're good. And then if we over the low of the day here, I mean, this is not hard. People throw all these different things in charts, and I don't get it sometimes. It's super simple. Over 424.05, we're mooning. We get to 424.83-ish on the daily. That means it might take a full day to get there. Otherwise, you drop below that, you're probably going to retest the 8-day here at 421.73. It's really not that extended from the 8-day yet, just to be honest with you. This is not inconceivable, another pop-up here. I do think we digest here and flag and then come back, touch the 8-day, and go back up. But we'll see how that works. Let's go to the 65-minute chart here. Literally, like I said, I'm doing this with you. I watch the charts for the raindrops pretty much in the volume and where our volume shelves are. Descending wedge looks really good. It has cloud support here. I mean, if you want to draw lines, be my guest. You can draw some lines intraday. You see the descending wedge. So if it doesn't pop out here at 423.20, it's been really like I would expect it to get a little more deeper into the clouds and then probably bust back through to 424. We'll see how the day goes. It's been such a monster day. I haven't even paid. I'm not gonna lie. I played SPY once today, and that's usually my bread and butter. We shorted it earlier on the scalp. We still have 424s from the 18th from last Friday that I bought in mass. I bought the 421s, 22s, 23s, 24s. Have sold the 21s, the 22s, and the 23s, and half of the 24s sitting, letting the 424s run. They go till Friday. We'll see if they go to zero. It's not a big deal because everything is free. That is how you trade options. You layer when you have a good setup. You layer. You get to 100% or more, depending on how you want to play it. But if you're conservative, get to 100% on that first swing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks out. Get to 100%. Make that position free. And on the second one, you can start chipping away at it. Now you're guaranteed until you're guaranteed profit. Or you can take that whole position that you bought. We'll call it a $5 position. You can then sell that. Say it goes to 10. You sell it for 100%. The full position. Say you bought 100 contracts. I'm making things up. And you bought 100 contracts of the we'll say, for example, we'll say Futu. You bought the 150 Futus here. We'll go down to Futu here, and just so you guys can have a visual. On the 65-minute. Let's just say you were with me on the 17th here. Where are we at? Bought it in the morning on the 17th, right here. This was the bounce off the 65-minute. That was a big guess, but at the open here, this is where we bought our stuff. So now, if you bought the 150s for 716 like we did, those are now 2x. So if you would have sold it here, let's say you're conservative, that's about 60%. You could sell 60, buy the dip, and come back if you're cute. If not, and you just want to hold and you think it's still a good setup, you're going to wait for 163, well then great. You got rewarded here. I mean, it's not hard. If the setup is good and you have good conviction and the market is agreeing with you, like I saw on this right here on the 17th, I wish I could have bought here. But the thing was that we had to see if this 200 held. And once we gapped up, I knew it was over. So super simple on that, but you can see how you can just make your positions free. Make your positions free. Make your positions free. It's hard to buy one contract of something. If you buy one 2 contracts, and that's okay if you're a small account, absolutely do that. But if you're buying 1 or 2 contracts, and say you bought that Futu swing, you need to take your profit because you're most likely at 1 or 2 because you're a small account. Take your profits and then roll up. Roll up. Take your profits, then roll up. I mean, that's how you got to work on this. Sorry, I'm amped today. I'm totally amped because of how much money has been made in alpha traders the last 5 days. Q's looking great. I mean, this is just, it reclaimed the big ascending, overall triangle from the COVID lows and the all-time highs pre-COVID. It's back in the channel. It's got a long way to go. This is the start right here. This was the start on the 17th, right here. Once it didn't break down and it didn't want to come back down to 315, this is now our parabolic trend. You're going to see in tech over the next, well, now it's 7 weeks. You're going to see an unprecedented move in tech. You are going to see growth go back to all-time highs, and it's not a conviction. This is a fact. This was nothing. You thought this was a monster move. This has just been more or less finding its way, and now this is your parabolic move. So you're going to get your second parabolic move. 366 is kind of, you could probably call it 369, 370 as we move on through the months. We might get to 378, 380 on the Qs. Yeah, I said it. You can quote me too. And when we get there, you can thank me. That's all I care about. I care about the thanks. I like being told thank you for helping. 234.52. It's nice seeing IWM participate. Blue raindrop so far in the daily. Indecision, so I could just see this thing kind of teeter-totter. I expect small caps really to run, though, late August into September. We're going to get a nice big correction in September for about 6 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. Really nice correction. Get it down, and then you're going to see these small caps, though. They're going to be where the money goes to when we have that big downturn. They're going to have to find something to put some money into, and these guys are going to get beaten down. So keep an eye on it. Big Mama, absolutely great move. Careful of the double top here. This is where everybody is saying between 135 and 137. You could say 136 to have you mean it if you want to pull out a mean. Because at the end of the day, I mean 136 is, if you keep pushing it back. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Keep doing it. 137.07 is really a good one. 137.88 is even better. Big Mama's slow. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. Always buy swings now because she barely moves. Roku monster move. We have now caught from here, right here, all the way up to 420. So anybody who doubts what we're doing, I mean, you missed out on Roku. If you guys just, I don't want to join. It's money. Hey, you're getting paid. This is a 30x. We made a 30x here. And we're still in half of our position for the 400 calls for 820. So we now have 19 points in the money. And we're expecting even more. I expect all-time highs. I'm expecting 482. That's kind of right underneath it. That's right here. Maybe we get a splash off to 490 and come back down. But I'm expecting about 70, right around 72, 73 final price. They'll go from 12 to 72, the 400 calls. NVIDIA, just monster move. I mean, it's really what it is. Over 775, it'll run probably to 790, maybe 792, somewhere in there. That's what order flow is looking like. If you look on the 65-minute, still strong. We absolutely killed this. I'm probably going to lose some money. Probably going to lose some money on the 780s we have. We bought the 780s over here last week, somewhere around here. Bought the 780s, so we'll see if it gets back. It's working its way up. I got to give it credit. It's really pushing through, but through 766.11, we go right back to 775. Those 780s, heck, if I can make 20-30% on those. I was down 90% on them. I mean, that's great. Zoom. It's just taking a rest day. Everybody's worried about it. I actually bought some more swings today. I'm not going to lie. I bought personally bought the 400, 820, August 20th calls. They're already jacked up. I think they were, I want to say they were 15-ish. Let me look real quick. I will tell you in a second. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. I know I'm trying to keep this time sensitive. Zoom 400 call 820 at 1420. They're already bumping up for earnings. They're already, they know something's up. They know 400 happens. Ultimate target on this is about 4. Where's that? Let me get my 65. Get on the daily for you. Ultimate target here is about 450. That's really where my target is. Maybe somewhere around 425. It's definitely going to get there. I wouldn't worry. It's just eating through. If you guys look at the volume shelf, it's just eating right through it right now. Has a little bit of resistance here, 383, so I bought it in the hole. We'll see how that goes. We still have the 380 calls for July 16th, which are a free trade. We cashed in half and 120%. So we're chilling. Airbnb. We've been on this one. Bought it down here. I'm sorry. We bought it. This is the daily. So we bought it right about here, right in this area here. As you can see, it's starting to break out of the daily cloud. Let's look at it on the 65-minute. Again, I haven't charted this stuff. I watch order flow and I watch premiums all day. Let's see here. Oh, very nice. Possible double top on the 65. Needs 154.80, but very nice move off of this on descending volume. Very nice. Could see this get to 157.60 within the next couple days. Be beautiful. Would love to see Airbnb. Tesla, my baby. My absolute baby. Monday we bought the 625s. Lottos. Sold those 10 to 30 when it hit 654. I think it was 10.25 to $30.10. Now we're just looking at, got to get over this 656.09. Through that, you get right up here. You're going to get not 681. That's old charting. Hold on. That's old stuff. Hold on 1 second, guys. I like to do these with you guys so you guys can see what my thought process is, and you guys kind of get an idea of where I'm at with this stuff. Old lines, old lines, old lines, old lines. God, I love Trend Spider. If I base my whole trading off a chart, I would definitely use Trend Spider. There's no doubt about it. So 65 minutes, 656. Told you through that 200 EMA was just the winner, 621. That's why we bought 625s just underneath it. Let's see here. 674. That's going to be next target. That is definitely next target. So there you go. We have the 650s, 675s, and 700s. Let's see here. Etsy. Oh, I love Etsy so much. This is just tight. This is just a great looking chart if you're a chartist. Looks really good. Really just through this gap fill was great. It filled that gap at 181.57, got rejected. It's trying to work its way back up. You can see 182.21 filled the gap. Now it's just going to consolidate here. It should consolidate for another day. I could see this thing popping here, probably getting about 187 by Friday. 187 will lead us to 191 right around here. And then obviously up to 200. I think Etsy's going to have a monster July. Let's look at the seasonality. Let's see here. Why is it not popping out? Regardless. All right. Anyways, love Etsy moving forward. Futu, monster move. We caught it. No one else is going to sit here and told you they caught this move. They are lying before us. They are lying. Monster move. We're in it since 148-ish. I told you exactly earlier in the call, June, where we at? Right here. 8:30 a.m. Boom. Right here on the gap up. It pulled all the way down. We took it at 146. I think it was like 146.90, somewhere in there. And we loaded the 150s, the 160s, the 170s. The 150s and 160s for the July OPEX, and then the 170s for August OPEX. Really looking good. This is just looking great. 170, 173 over that. There's this gap here. I'm not sure it's a huge gap, though. Not sure where that gap is coming from. I don't see it. Maybe it's on the daily. You can see it a little better. But 178 is the ultimate target here. It would be awesome if Futu got there beforehand. That would be phenomenal. 178 is that target. I'll probably be out of all my swings at 178 if it wants to break above. I don't think it will right away. It probably retraces, comes back down to this volume shelf around 160. At around 162, 163, I'll probably buy the 180s for August OPEX again and the 190s, because ultimately you want to see, all-time highs here at 200. So if you buy the 190s, it's probably going to be around, $7-8. Nice little trade there. Just layer that. Finally, AMAT. I was going to do LRCX, but AMAT's on fire too. I love it's just in a consolidation pattern. I really love it. I think AMAT is just it's just one of those always going to be super strong. On the daily, 136.21. Really need to retake that 8-day. Let's see where the 8-day is at here. 134.99. So it just took that back. That's always good. Close above that. Gucci. So it should run to 145. Got too many lines here. Sorry, everybody. Like I said, I just pull the names that I'm seeing on order flow. I'm pulling what I see on the options flow. 135.90. Yeah, 135.90 really gets it moving. 137.50. 138. 139. So you can kind of see the ladder that goes up, but video's getting kind of long. I have a ton more names: Disney, Snap, Riot, Mara, Goldman Sachs. So many that we don't have time to go over. But check us out, alphatraders.com, Twitter. Hit us up at Alpha Traders Inc. We are on absolute fire. So many people have signed up in the last week, obviously because they're making money, and it's amazing. I love seeing it. It's my passion. I love helping people, and I'm going to help you guys get there too. Until tomorrow, we'll see you guys later. Good luck. Keep hitting us up. Follow us. Come try us out. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed.